Hello and welcome to the cellar. In this episode I will show you what I did in the secondary cellar. So I've done with the first half of this part. So as I stated in the previous video, I wanted to work in the secondary cellar to learn about rejointing, especially in the vault, and also because it's not so huge a big deal if I make some mistakes there. So when rejointing the vault, I learned a lot, and it will be very helpful when I'm doing it in the main cellar. It took me a bit of time to get where I am. I've not been able to work as much as I want in the cellar because of work and other stuff. Yeah, I will show you a time-lapse of the rejointing process. I hope it won't be too boring, and after that we'll take a visit in the secondary cellar. Here we are in the secondary cellar with the rejointing all done. I'm quite happy that it's done. I think it looks quite nice. So I have had issue with different colors of my mix. So this part is a bit more dark than the top part and the sides. It's because in this part I used some sand from the mortar I cleaned from the original joints, and I think it has more fine particulates and it gives a darker tone. And after that, I used only sand from the store, so I had a much more uniform color. But I didn't find this lime again at the store, so I had to switch to another one, which is a bit more creamier than this one, which is white. So yeah, a bit of a shame. Not a big deal, of course. I don't really care about that, and yeah, I hope it won't happen too often. But yeah, I'm quite happy. I think I really did all I could to stabilize everything in here. I created a bit of a ledge in here with lime, so maybe I will be able to put some things. I tried also to patch a hole in the wall, which was a test, but it turned out very nice. And yeah, so I learned a lot about working with lime, about rejointing, surfaces that are not vertical, especially the vault. So it's a very messy process because you're fighting gravity all the while, and gravity will always win. So I learned quite a bit about that, and especially that you need to start at the top. So I think I will need to start at the vault in the main cellar. And yeah, I'm not really happy about that, but yeah, I think it's the best way to go, because it creates such a mess otherwise. So I use the opportunity to put some threaded rods into the ceiling, so I can tie some things. So this is all temporary, but at least it's out of the way. So I really like the interaction between the rock and the mortar, and the way the masonry is also keyed into the rock. So that's good. I think I need to do a bit more in here, maybe where I have when I have a fissure or a crack in the rock. I want to put some mortar in it. So I need to do the ground, because right now it's very uneven and not really good. So this is rock everywhere. There is a bit of dirt, of course, but it's mostly rock. So I need to find a way to do something. I don't know. I don't want to do a concrete slab. I don't really want to do either a full lime slab, because it would require a lot of lime, and yeah, it's a lot of work. So I'm thinking about maybe some alternate strategy, like an earthen floor. And also I have a lot of earth, sand, which is all mortar that was scraped out of the old joints. So I wanted to use this all earth to do the floor in this part, because underneath it's very gross. It's still lots of mud, filthy mud. So also I've started to remove the stones that were stored here, and I've put them again into the cellar. So I'm moving stones again. So I need to do a bit more of that, cleaning all the stones in here, and used this earth to do some ground, and I'll see about making a slab or not. I still have a lot to do in the second part of the secondary cellar. Fortunately, this wall is quite mainly rock, so not a lot of rejointing. I have a bit more rejointing on this wall and this part, and yeah, as you can see, it's very Yeah, it's filthy. It's covered with mud. This part of the cellar is very humid. It's quite cold, so the mud on the wall is damp, which is really a pain to remove. But that's what I'm gonna need to do. Also, I was maybe thinking about putting something on the concrete, maybe a coat of lime, but we'll see about that. So yeah, in the end, the results are quite good. I'm happy with it. I think it's way better than it was before. Some places the mortar was still quite strong, but in other places it was crumbling and really weak. So now I know that every joint is quite secure with the new mortar. So yeah, it's a good feeling, and I don't fear touching the walls anymore because before it was quite dirty. So yeah, it's a good feeling to have to be done with it. It just takes a lot of time, and it's a bit discouraging when I look at the cellar and think at how much more work I need to do. But yeah, I think what this proves is that I can do it, and it looks great in the end. I have good news in the humidity front. I didn't find any humidity in the crawl space or the under cellars. At least there was no more humidity condensating on the bottom surface. So that's good. It means I'm still going in the good direction. My radon numbers are a bit high right now. I don't know why, but my ventilation is not very good right now, so I think I can manage that. I still have the dehumidifier. I still have the dehumidifier running, and I think I still need it, even though it's been quite a dry weather those last few weeks. So yeah, we'll see maybe in the summer where I'm at with that, and again in the next winter. So yeah, so I'm sorry about the slowness of the video. I'm trying to work as efficiently as I can, but yeah, with this new work, it's been more difficult than before. I've been talking to them with maybe having a bit more free time, so we'll see how that goes. And I will keep you posted. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.